Hi Leo, welcome to Angels and Ancestors. My name's Jo and I'd like to say a big hello to my subs. Thank you for subscribing, and to my newbies, really massive big welcome to the channel. Even if you're just taking a peek, please take the time, if you can, to share, like and subscribe. Leave me a message down below. Love getting your messages, guys, and I do interact if I can. I go onto the comments about twice a week and I do respond and acknowledge that you've left a message down below. So lovelies, just quickly before we start the reading, look out for your Valentine's reading. I'm doing each star sign Valentine's reading. You can look at your own, you can cross watch if you want, absolutely up to you. I'm also doing general readings for in bulk and for the new moon, so look out for those as well. So my lovely Leos, your reading will start just after the intro. Hi Leo, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and lovelies, I'm really sorry. I had a bit of a glitch at the beginning of your reading. So I left the cards as they came out, and I'm going to start reading. Oh, sorry loves, I just hit the bloody camera as well. So I left the cards as they were. Let's start the reading, and straight off the bat you have the Nine of Wands. When this comes out, I normally get that this is about secrecy. It's to do with a project that you've got going. It could be to do with work. It could be to do with your personal life. It could be a collective project with the community. It could be a spiritual project. It's a project that's really close to you, but I'm not getting secrecy. I'm getting guarded. You're a bit guarded around this project, and this situation, this current situation, this is what started the what the fuck. And I'm kind of getting that you may have tried to express some thoughts and feelings around this particular project, but whoever this little person is here, this little whisper, they've either half heard about the project and have gone off on a tangent, or they are assuming something that you haven't said, and you've become quite guarded in that respect. You've become quite guarded how you express yourself around the projects. And I think it's guarded because you've gone off to have a think about how you're going to tackle this particular situation. So your first aspect, facing your fears and taking your fucking power back, you've got the Queen of Athames. Now the Queen of Athames is notorious for thinking. She thinks very logically. She kind of mulls things over, puts things in their places in her head. It is a thinking space, but she has that Athame in her hands, and she is known for cutting out stuff that is no longer serving a purpose to her, that is no longer fulfilling what it needs to fulfill. So dead weight will go, dead growth will go, and that's to allow the new growth to come through. So either, my lovelies, you have an air sign in your own charts, or maybe you have an air sign around you at the moment who is talking to you openly and frankly, and is adding to your own thought processes, and kind of brings this element to you that isn't natural to Leo, because you are a fire sign, but she kind of fans the flames for you, but not to make you a roaring fire, to give you a controlled burn, so that you are in control of what you're saying. And she gives you a lot of support around that. Now, as I say, this could be in your birth chart. And if this is somebody that is offering you advice at the moment, yeah, they're going to help you with realising what the power is that you've got, rather than the power you think you've got. So it's all going to be a really thought-provoking process about why you're so guarded around this particular project, and this facing fears and taking your power back. If this is a person, you could be facing fears of letting this person in. I'm kind of getting that it may be difficult for you to allow this person to fully come into your life. If it's to do with you, it's about your fears of overthinking things and over processing things, whereas a Leo wouldn't so much as over process as they would just get the job done. So the second aspect, my loves, is your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, and why this may be fucked. Darlings, you've got the Two of Cups. This is celebrations between a partnership. So it's a celebration between a partnership of lovers. It's a celebration of partnership in business, spirituality. It's just a really lovely celebratory card that you've been wishing for. This is your wish fulfillment, and you've got it. I kind of get the feeling that this may be a little bit fucked, because you're trying to mix business with pleasure, and it will work, but you have still got to try and separate the two off. You've still got to try and nurture both sides of that relationship. So if you are thinking of going into partnership with your love interest, your love partner, you have still got to put the work in into both relationships. So you've still got to put the work in as a lover, and you've still got to put the work in as a business partner. So that could be a difficult thing to handle, but it could be what you're looking for. However, on the other hand, the other reason this possibly could be fucked is because you're so focused on being guarded that you're not letting the two come in. And I think these two are probably connected. So you're either looking at somebody who is an air sign, or somebody who is a water sign, or maybe a combination of both. But I am getting this guarded thing, and it could be that you are just guarded because of previous history. So, my lovelies, your next card, the movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. And the Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about juggling things around to make things fit, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's about you having a little bit of a jiggle and going, I need to be here and I need to be there. Bring yourself back into balance a little bit. That storm is passing, and things will come back into balance for you. But this guardedness is making you feel that you need to be juggling. That's what I'm getting. You need to be juggling all of the aspects of your life. It's like you're throwing it all up in the air and just praying it all lands in the right place. It's not going to, because you've got to do some work on that. You have got to. Sorry, Leos, but you've got to let your guard down a bit. You really have. You've got to start being honest about what it is you actually want, and stop kind of like trying to be something that you're not. You need to be honest, more honest. Not even honest. I don't think you're lying, but I don't think you're telling the whole truth either. It's kind of half truths because you're guarded. And this is where the juggling is coming in. And what the cards are saying to you is stop juggling, stop chucking things in the air, and kind of bring it back down to be balanced. A 2 should be balanced. It should allow you to have both feet firmly on the ground and stay in balance and harmony with whatever this. I don't even know what this is. I'm hazarding a guess that there is a partnership of some sort going on here, and it's a celebratory partnership, but it could be business and it could be a love interest. That's what I'm getting. So this guardedness, like, you've got to, I'm not saying let your guard down completely, because you've obviously been through some issues in the past that's making you feel that you need to be guarded, and this little whisperer here is not helping, where they've taken something you've said and they have either misinterpreted it or got the wrong end of the stick, and you've kind of like gone, whoa, 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 hold on a minute, I didn't do that, I didn't say that. But it wasn't I'm not getting that was malicious. I'm getting that was a complete misunderstanding. On the other hand, I do feel that the business side of this, that you have taken a step towards a business partnership, and lovelies, it's going to work, but again, it's going to take work, and it's going to take for you to completely lead the way and be honest about what it is you want. And you know, if this is a love interest, you have got to be 100% honest about what it is you want long term. You've got a 9 there. This is a 9. This is heading towards a completion. This is heading towards, if you're not careful and you go to the 10 of rods, you're going to end up overburdened. What you need to get to is like the 10 of cups. So if you want that, you can work on this partnership, you can have that. But this queen here, and when I put this down, I don't normally work with sexualities, I work with energy. So normally I would be saying to you, this is male or female. This is female. So if you are female watching this, this is a friend or somebody in your life that's an air sign that gives you sound advice. They are there for you. They think things through for you, whereas you tend to think off the cuff. And if this is a love interest, you need to be telling them. If you're a man or a woman and this person is a love interest, you need to be telling them that. You need to be making it clear what it is that you're expecting, what it is that you want out of this. Because they have free will. They may well not be thinking the same lines as you, because they may not know what it is that you're thinking. And because they're an air sign, oh my God, because they're an air sign, if this is a love interest, they're never going to guess. They're going to go to the worst case scenario every damn time, let me tell you. They will just think that you're not telling them because you don't want them. But you do. You want this partnership. And I think we've got 2 things going on here, because there's a lot of pentacles, but you've got cups as well. So I think that you've got a business thing going on, and separately you have got a love interest going on, and you're juggling and you're not quite sure what to do with it. But you need to bring it back into balance. You need to find that equilibrium so that you are able to say, okay, I'm dealing with that today and I'm dealing with that tonight. And you know, if the 2 are going to meet as a business venture together, then you need to find a way together to make that work. But I don't feel that bit is imminent. I think that the already thoughts of business and the already thoughts of a partnership, a love interest partnership, is underway. But the rest of it may come. It's very bitty, isn't it, this reading? Okay. I get that you're not used to mixing business with pleasure. You're just not. It's either business or it's pleasure. It's kind of clean cut for you, or it has been up until now, and things are kind of are changing. There's some grey areas that you're not over keen on at all, but if you bring yourself into balance, you deal with things as they come up, you're going to be absolutely fine. You will be on the right lines. Stop your juggling, bring it into balance, find that balance, find your way forward, and stop throwing things up in the air. So what you can do about the situation, lovely, is this energy is coming in. He is the King of Pentacles. He is an earth energy, and he comes in with the regal king. He commands respect. He commands knowledge and wisdom, because he's been it, seen it and done it. He has, sitting underneath that flowering tree, looking out over his kingdom with great pride, that he knows that he is offering and supplying everything to sustain his subjects. He knows that. He's done that. And in that, what he does is he offers out the benefit of his wisdom, and maybe even offers out the benefit of monetary loans, maybe offers out the benefit of experience around business, how to make money, how to process the money. This could be you could be your own solution. What you can do about the situation is standing in your own power. Now, mixing earth with fire, maybe not, but it may be in your chart somewhere. You may have an earth sign in your chart somewhere that gives you a bit of a pull to keep your feet on the ground and not fan those flames too high. High enough to be passionate, high enough to be excited about a project, but not that you burn out. So if this is you, if this is the type of person that you are, this is what you can do about the situation, is just be you. Just be the person that you are, Leo. And I think that that is probably what the cards are saying, is that you have probably got some sort of earth in your chart somewhere that gives you a massive pull and stabilises you between earth and fire, and allows you to use both of those elements to your advantage. And you know how to use them. You know how to sort these issues out. It's just that this issue is brand new to you. You have not dealt with this before. You have not dealt with this before. So keep that in mind. Keep the balancing in mind. That is vitally important, that you find that balance. So lovelies, what you can't do about this is you have got the Three of Athames, which is this card here, and that is, you have turned your back on something and you are heading to a brand new open door. The door is illuminated by the lamp, and you are heading away from the healing waters because you've done that work, and you are heading straight towards that open door. There's nothing you can do about this at the moment. That is in motion. The new open door is in motion. And it could be that you've opened that door yourself and you have decided that's where you want to be. But it's a new way of being. It's a new way of living. It's possibly a move. It's possibly a change. But it's definitely, it's a nice card. It's kind of like, as you turn your back on an old way, a new way opens up to you. So that's what you can't do about this situation at the moment. But the door is open, and for me, that's positive, whichever way you look at it. So, my lovelies, the next card is Don't Give a Fuck, reconnecting to the true you. You have the Page of Wands. Now, pages normally bring along messages of sorts, and this one, very often, I kind of get the feeling that this is a younger person that kind of brings along messages that came kind of like they could possibly give them in skew-if sorts of ways, but I'm getting that with this particular page, things aren't going to come in as fast as you may like. You've got a donkey there. Things are going to take their time. But what this is telling you, you can use your magic. You can use this wand to clear away debris. You can use this wand to create the life you want. And this for you, is going to throw up some light and some magic upon an issue that may have been with you for some time. I'm kind of getting, because the donkey's slow. Yeah, and I get the feeling that you've probably been doing that clearing away, and this message has come to you before about clearing away and moving on and moving forward is what I'm getting, but you've been slow in the uptake of it. You've been slow in doing that. So the reconnecting to the true you is use that damn magic wand. You know, what the fuck are you playing at? Use the magic wand. They've just told you it's there for you to use, and you're still looking at it going, oh, well, I'll just wave it around here and see if that works. Yes, it's going to work. It is going to work. You know, you're not exactly Harry Potter, but loves, you can clear the decks to make the way for the new. You know you can. I get the feeling that you know you can because you've done it before, but you can't clear the decks and get rid of the open door that's already in motion for you. So I'm kind of getting from this page, and I've just heard clearly, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Be honest with your feelings and emotions. So, my lovelies, you've got 2 cards for your outcome. This is what the fuck is happening next. And you have got the 4 of Athames. This is kicking back and thinking about things. This is like, I'm going to sit under this tree and I'm going to contemplate the world, the universe, and what the fuck is happening. You can't stay under that tree forever. At some point, you are going to have to make some decisions. And whether you make the decision to cut away or you make the decision to stay the course will be entirely up to you. But, my lovelies, let me tell you, when you make that decision, you've gone from the 2 of the Cups to the 3 of Cups, which is celebrations. It is celebrations with family, friends, community. It is celebrations all the way around. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting, this what the fuck is going to make you think more clearly. It's going to make you ground. It's going to make you balance yourself out, because I get the feeling that you want your cake and eat it. You want the business partnership. You want the love partnership. The 2 may come together. The 2 may not come together. But you want both. And so long as you take your time, not that slow, but your time, and you think about things, you mull things over, and you're more honest about your emotions and your feelings, you've got celebrations on their way. They are not far off. They are round the corner. So just kind of hold on to the fact that you, Leos, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know, being guarded for yourselves being guarded is not a natural way of being. You just want to blurt out what it is that you want people to do, or what you want to do, and making that magic happen. That's what I'm getting. But what's happening at the moment is something new. You've not experienced this situation before, and it is bringing yourself back into balance and understanding that you can ground yourself, that you can be in control of this situation. You don't have to use a great big roar of the lion. You can use a little rumble just to let people know that you're not a happy bunny or cub or whatever it is. But lovelies, look at that outcome. It is gorgeous. You're going to get some time out. You're going to get some relaxing time. You're going to get time to think. But it's going to lead to these wonderful, wonderful celebrations. I so want to be with a Leo. Okay, my darlings, that's Leo for the 26th to the 1st of February. Have a fabulous week, and I will catch up with you in the next reading. Take care for now. Bye-bye.